soft light on your face, like a memory I just found, quiet in the air, but my heart's too loud. You were standing there, didn't say a thing, but I could hear it all in your everything. Eyes that shimmer, hands that stay, like midnight blooms that lose their way. I didn't know what love could mean till I saw you underneath that neon dream. You turned around and smiled so slow, and suddenly I couldn't let you go. My darling, you don't even know you made the silence start to glow just by being here beside me tonight. A midnight bloom in pale moonlight. My darling, if I could stay, I'd tell you every word I couldn't say, but I let the music speak instead, for everything I left unsaid. You laughed at stars like they were yours, and danced alone on broken floors. Your shadow moved like it had wings, and I was caught in little things. I watched you hum a melody of every moment we could be. I reached for time, but it just ran. But you still bloom when night began. My darling, you don't even know you made the silence start to glow just by being here beside me tonight. A midnight bloom in pale moonlight. My darling, if I could stay, I'd tell you every word I couldn't say, but I let the music speak instead, for everything I left unsaid. And maybe you will never hear how close I held you, even in fear. But when the world turns quiet soon, I'll still remember your midnight bloom. My darling, you don't even know you turn the ordinary into glow. The night stood still to make some room for love that bloomed, my midnight bloom. Every day you pass me by, sunlight plays and so do I, but you don't see the waves you start just by walking in my heart. You walk by with your hair untied, wearing calm like ocean tide. I pretend to check my phone so you won't see I'm not alone. You never stop and that's okay, 'cause I lose all my words anyway. But if you ever turn around, I'd fall apart without a sound. My darling, you don't see me, but my heart moves where your feet be. Every walk you take is mine, etched in rhythm, marked in time. My darling, one small glance would change my world by chance. But I keep the silence strong, just hoping you walk by alone. I know the path you always take, I know the breeze that you awake. The leaves all sway when you come near, my silly heart still hides in fear. Maybe love is just a thought that gets too big when it's caught. But I don't need a big hello, just stay in steps where flowers grow. My darling, you don't see me, but my heart moves where your feet be. Every walk you take is mine, etched in rhythm, marked in time. My darling, one small glance would change my world by chance. But I keep the silence strong, just hoping you walk by alone. One day you might stop and ask why I always smile and wear this mask. And if I tremble in reply, you'll know I've loved you all this time. My darling, maybe now you see I walk behind so silently. But every step you leave behind has bloomed a garden in my mind. It's 12 or 9, the lights are low. I trace your name on the window. Your hoodie's still here on my chair. I wear it like you're really there. The shadows dance across the floor. I hear your laugh and close the door. The silence talks, it says your name. I play our song, but it's not the same. I sing the part where you would hum, but now the night just feels too numb. My darling, in my room you're everywhere, but never true in photographs, in empty space, in songs that time cannot erase. My darling, every night you come to me in fading light, and though you're gone, you still resume your quiet place inside my room. Pretend it's how you looked at noon. The clock ticks loud when you're not here. It's just your voice I wish to hear. Sometimes I speak like you'll reply, but all I get's the same still sky. My fingers write you into air as if your touch is really there. My darling, in my room you're everywhere, but never true in photographs, in empty space, in songs that time cannot erase. My darling, every night you come to me in fading light, and though you're gone, you still resume your quiet place inside my room. And maybe love is staying still where hearts once met and always will. This room has held more than it shows. It keeps you close but never close. My darling, in my room I speak to walls. They answer you, your name's the echo in the gloom. I live with you inside this room.
You don't say much, and that's okay. Your silence moves in melody. You sit so near, the world goes still. No words exchanged, but I feel thrilled. Your shoulder leans, not meaning much, but in that space I feel your touch. We don't need to speak in sound. The rhythm's here, just look around. The air between us starts to sway, like music we forgot to play. My darling, can't you see? We're dancing through the silence effortlessly. Each heartbeat stepping into line. A waltz we made without a sign. My darling, don't you feel the quiet makes it all more real? We move, we breathe, we almost run while dancing through the silent time. The light bends soft across your skin, pulls my every silence in. A blink, a smile, your shifting glance, I find myself caught in the dance. I almost say I like you too, but silence beats me softly true. We never named what this could be, and maybe that's the melody. My darling, can't you see? We're dancing through the silence effortlessly. Each heartbeat stepping into line. A waltz we made without a sign. My darling, don't you feel the quiet makes it all more real? We move, we breathe, we almost run while dancing through the silent time. And if you ever speak my name, I'll miss the dance but not the flame. 'Cause silence let me feel it pure, a song we shared but never swore. My darling, let it stay. A love that moves without a phrase. We smile, we pause, we time the climb. Just dancing through the silent time.
Your eyes met mine and looked away. Was that a glance or just a day? You laughed, I smiled, the same old game. But this time something felt not same. Your shoulder brushed, I caught the spark. Did you feel fire in the dark? I'm tracing back the way you move, like looking for some hidden truth. And maybe I'm just reading signs, but hope is loud in quiet minds. My darling, maybe you felt something in that silence too. A beat, a breath, a subtle sway in all the words we didn't say. My darling, if you knew the weight of sitting close to you, you'd hear the heart I never drew. But maybe you felt it too. You leaned in close to fix your sleeve, but I held still and couldn't breathe. The space we share is paper thin. My soul leans every time you grin. I keep pretending we're just friends, but stumble where the real begins. And maybe all you feel is light, but I can't sleep most quiet nights. My darling, maybe you felt something in that silence too. A beat, a breath, a subtle sway in all the words we didn't say. My darling, if you knew the weight of sitting close to you, you'd hear the heart I never drew. But maybe you felt it too. And if you never speak a word, then let me dream what I inferred. Some truths don't need to be confessed, they live in pause and all the rest. My darling, maybe we have lived inside the in-between. Not love declared, but feelings true. And maybe you felt it too. The room's the same, the light still glows, and in this heart the feeling grows. walked away, the world moved on, but something here was never gone. Your favorite book, your sweater blue, still sit the way they used to do. I never chased, I never called, but never once let feelings fall. You didn't need to hear the sound to know that I've been all around. My darling, I'm still here. Through every month, through every year, I stay where all our moments live. With love I never stop to give. My darling, even now, with all the change you live, somehow this heart has never closed its doors. Still here, and still yours. I saw your face in passing lights. You didn't turn, but that's alright. Some love just doesn't need a stage. It lives beyond the turning page. I cleaned the room, I played our song, the one that's quiet for minutes long. And in the hush between each chord, I feel your name without a word. My darling, I'm still here. Through every month, through every year, I stayed where all our moments live. With love I never stop to give. My darling, even now, with all the change you live, somehow this heart has never closed its doors. Still here, and still yours. You don't have to say you're new, or come back just to see it through. But if you ever miss before, you'll know I'm waiting evermore. My darling, take your time. I never move this love of mine. You're free to leave to walk new shores. I'm just still here, still yours.
You reach for keys, I reach for time.
Just one more breath before goodbye. Your jacket's on, your shoes are laced, but I'm still standing in this space. I'm not the type to beg or plead, but silence pulled this word from me. No fireworks, no last refrain, just soft requests beneath the rain. You looked at me, then turned around, and all I said without a sound, my darling, stay a little longer. Let this quiet moment grow stronger. We don't have to fix or say, just share the air before the day. My darling, if you go, that's okay, I'll let you know. But if you feel it in this song, then stay a little longer.
We don't have to fix or say, just share the air before the day. My darling, if you go, that's okay, I'll let you know. But if you feel it in this song, then stay a little longer. We built a world in little things, in songs and tea and silent strings. And if it's time, then take your way, but stay just one more day. My darling, not forever, just hold the space we made together. You don't need to change your mind, just let this last note slow rewind. My darling, it won't be wrong to stay a little longer.
The stars are out, but I'm looking for you. Hoping the sky can carry me through. I lie on rooftops, close my eyes. Imagine you beneath the same sky. Clouds drift like things we never say. But still I hope you feel this way. The moonlight writes a quiet tune, and in its hum I think of you. If you could hear this silent cry, you'd find me staring at the sky. My darling, every
speaking tides and shifting skies. Each breeze that touches you, it knows the love I never let you know. Hear the sea, it sings the words you stole from me. The waves they crash but never show the quiet love I'll always know. I watch the screen turn from blue to gray. And still your words don't come my way. I sent a thought, you saw it blink. 3 dots, then nothing made me think. Did I say too much or not enough? Why is silence always tough? My phone's a mirror now, not a door. I stare and wait like times before. Your name just sits there in my thread. I breathe a line you never read. My darling, left on red, your quiet burns my words instead. I check the screen then look away, pretend I'm fine but not today. My darling, it's okay if you don't have the words to say. I just hope that you had seen what I meant behind the screen. They say it's just a message missed, but I can feel the lines I wished. Your silence types 1,000 things I read between imaginary strings. And maybe love was just one ping that got lost in the wireless wind. You never knew the things I meant hidden in that message sent. My darling, left on red, your quiet burns my words instead. I check the screen then look away, pretend I'm fine but not today. My darling, it's okay if you don't have the words to say. I tried, confessed.
The moon is fading out, but all I see tonight is you. You walked away just like the tide, gentle, slow, and dignified. I didn't chase, I didn't cry, but something stayed beneath the sky. The night remembers every line you whispered once, then left behind. I close my eyes and there you are, not far, not close, just where you are, my darling. You don't know, you're still the light I never show, like silver on the ocean floor. Your quiet love I still adore, my darling. When you fade, the heart you touched will never trade. You're not around, but I discover I'm still your moonset lover. I see your face in cooling air, where twilight paints what isn't there. Your absence feels like gentle song. I hum it even when you're gone. You never asked me to remain, but I did so without the chain. Not holding on, just standing still in love that moves against the will, my darling. You don't know, you're still the light I never show, like silver on the ocean floor. Your quiet love I still adore, my darling. When you fade, the heart you touched will never trade. You're not around, but I discover I'm still your moonset lover. And if the sun replaces night, I'll still recall your quiet light. Not blazing fire, but softer hue. A love that sets but stays with you, my darling. Don't return, just know your warmth still makes me burn, like moon that leaves and takes the cover. I stay your moonset lover. You passed me twice and didn't know how loud my quiet heart could go. You laughed with someone turned away. I watched from shadows, didn't say. Your name was folded in my throat, but silence won. is broke. You'll never see the notes I write with eyes that blink away the night, and every smile I didn't show was love you'll never get to know. My darling, you'll never know the way I shine when you're close, the way your voice undoes my day, then builds me back in softer ways. My darling, if you ever feel a little ache or missing piece, just maybe that's the echo slow of love you'll never get to know. I saved your jokes like melodies that only I get quietly. I memorize the way you stand, like it's a language secondhand. I gave you space you didn't ask. I watched you dance behind the glass. You smiled at stars I couldn't touch, and I stayed still, but loved too much. My darling, you'll never know the way I shine when you're close, the way your voice undoes my day, then builds me back in softer ways. My darling, if you ever feel a little ache or missing piece, just maybe that's the echo slow of love you'll never get to know. And maybe that's the way love stays in all the things we never say. A quiet room, a passing tone, a heart that never feels alone. My darling, it's okay to go. I never meant to let it show, but if the wind feels like my soul, that's love you'll never get to know. The night's too soft to say goodbye. Your eyes still hold the evening sky. We talk like stars, don't care for time. Our silence wrapped in lullaby. I watch your smile, then close my eyes to make this moment multiply. I know it's late, the world should sleep, but hearts like ours aren't on repeat. If you must go, then let it be. Right after one more song with me. My darling, stay a while. Just one more song, just one more smile. We don't need words, just let it play. A melody to end the day. My darling, time can wait. Don't close the door, don't turn the page. there's more than sound. We're safe where no one else is found. A rhythm slow, a light that stays. Your music, I don't wanna fade. So when you reach to say goodnight, I'll hold your shadow, hold you right. Don't need forever, just a beat before the hush pulls off your feet. My darling, stay a while. Just one more song, just one more smile. We don't need words, just let it play. A melody to end the day. My darling, time can wait. Don't close the door, don't turn the page. Just rest here where we both belong inside this home. And maybe when the morning breaks, you won't remember what it takes. But in this song, we both still stay held in the music. We won't say, my darling, don't be gone. Stay in the quiet just this once. Let moonlight hold us soft and strong inside this final. One more song.
Sunlight filters through the trees. Your shadow leans a bit to me. We didn't speak, we didn't plan, but somehow I just touched your hand. The breeze forgot to blow away, time forgot to move today. No fireworks, no flashing sign, just warmth that traveled through your spine. And as our fingers softly met, the sky turned gold without regret. My darling, in that light, your hand in mine just felt so right. We didn't need to say a thing, the world just faded into spring. My darling, can you see, you held the quiet side of me, and for a second they felt wide, with just our hands in the light. But stopped instead, afraid to break the words unsaid. You looked at me, then looked away, but didn't pull your hand away. I wonder if your silence knew how loud my heartbeat was with you. No promises, no future plan, just you and me entangled hand. My darling, in that light, your hand in mine just felt so right.
We didn't need to say a thing. The world just faded into spring. My darling, can't you see? You held the quiet side of me, and for a second day felt wide with just our hands in the light. And if tomorrow turns to rain and we walk past like just again, I'll keep that warmth, that sky, that white, the way we touched in silent light. My darling, let it stay, a moment that won't drift away. We didn't speak, but hearts were bright, just holding hands in the light. I almost said your name last night, but caught it mid-air, held it tight. You laughed, I smiled, I bit my tongue. The words were close, but stayed unsung. Your shadow brushed against my sleeve. I whispered half and let it leave. I talked to you in silent frames. In every breath you have a name, but when you turn I speak in flame and lose the rest inside the rain. My darling, every day I almost let your name escape. It lives between the things I write and haunts the spaces left at night. My darling, if you knew how much I say without it too, you'd find yourself in every frame, in every pause, in half my name. Your name begins where mine should end. In every thought I can't defend, I trace it on the steamy glass, then wipe it off as moments pass. It's not a secret, not a lie, just something safe I keep inside, a name I sing in silence just spell it out in places no one else can claim, in empty lines and half a name. My darling, you remain the part I whisper through the rain. You're not erased, you're just the flame that lives in me, in half my name. These are the words I never wrote. They float in air, caught in my throat. I meant to say you made me light, that every glance just felt so right. But I just smiled and turned away and let the truth drift out with day. I played it cool, I played it safe, left notes in spaces, skipped the phrase. But in the silence that I kept was every line I never said. My darling, here they lie, the things I hid, the reasons why, the way you look, the way I knew that every breath belonged to you. My darling, if I could unfold the past, I really would. But now they live inside my head, these things I never said. I watched you bloom and stayed behind, afraid to speak, afraid you'd mind. But what I felt was always real, just never brave enough to feel. I told the sky, I told the floor, I whispered through your closing door. I sang to walls instead of you, and hoped you'd hear the meaning too. My darling, here they lie, the things I hid, the reasons why, the way you look, the way I knew that every breath belonged to you. My darling, if I could unfold the past, I really would. But now they live inside my head, these things I never said. Some words don't age, they just delay and wait for courage, not the day. But if you ever ask me when I'll start again and mean it, then my darling, you might see the space between was filled by me, not in the words I should have spread, but in the things I never said. I didn't notice when it bloomed, but love was filling up the room. A glance, a laugh, a second more. Each time you're near, I fall some more.
Not sudden waves or rushing tides, just quiet steps I cannot hide. I move like dust behind your day, not close enough, but won't delay. And though you never called it love, my heart walks slow but sure enough. My darling, can't you feel this slow motion? Love is real, it doesn't shout or race ahead. It finds your name in things unsaid. My darling, every sign has led me closer. Through the time we're not on fire but warm enough to live inside this slow motion love. You never turned, but still you stayed in all the frames where thoughts replayed. I never meant to rush the truth, just held it gently next to you. Your presence taught me how to wait, to hold affection in its grace. And though we're not a spark above, you light me like a steady glow. My darling, can't you feel this slow motion? Love is real, it doesn't shout or race ahead. It finds your name in things unsaid. My darling, every sign has led me closer. Through the time we're not on fire but warm enough to live inside this slow motion love. Some hearts move low and some move deep. Some call it love and some just keep. But when you breathe and I'm still here, that's all I need. You close and clear. My darling, here I stay, not far behind, not gone away. Each little move, each gentle touch is all we are, and it's enough. My darling, if it's love, then let it be. Slow and rough, I'll wait for you and stars above. Inside our slow motion love. I wrote your name again today and tucked the paper far away. This drawer holds 100 nights and scribble lines and halfway lights. I never meant for you to see the thoughts you always meant to me. Each envelope's a little world where dreams and almost love unfurl. And though I sign them with no date, they still arrive, just come too late. My darling, fold it tight. These letters sleep in morning light. Each word I wrote but never sent was every moment that you meant. My darling, if you knew the ink that bled was always you, you'd read between the lines and guess the love I couldn't dare confess.
a shaky hand and hide them where you'll never stand. A shelf that only I recall with every word too scared to fall. Sometimes I start then lose the thread, 'cause love gets quiet in my head, and all the things I meant to share just fold into the midnight air. My darling, fold it tight. These letters sleep in morning light. Each word I wrote but never sent was every moment that you meant. My darling, if you knew the ink that bled was always you, you'd read between the lines and guess love I couldn't dare confess. And maybe years will pass them by and someone finds and wonders why, but only you could truly read the pages love refused to need. My darling, they remain in paper creased by joy and pain. You'll never read what's tucked inside. But it's the truest thing I hide.
No more no's, no words to say. Just one more thought before the day. I kept you safe inside this chest, beneath the beats, beneath the rest. You never heard it call your name, but it was yours, it stayed the same. I didn't chase, I didn't cry, just let you go and ask not why. But in the quiet after dark, you still lived in this quiet heart. My darling, don't you see, I never asked you not to leave. I only held you like a spark still burning in this quiet heart. My darling, soft and true, this silence still belongs to you. No louder love, no louder part, just you inside this quiet heart. Left no mark upon this place, but I remember every sound you made without a word around. I'm not undone, I'm not unwell, but stories live where feelings dwell. And even if we stand apart, you're home inside this quiet heart. My darling, don't you see, I never asked you not to leave. I only held you like a spark still burning in this quiet heart. My darling, soft and true, the silence still belongs to you. No louder love, no louder part, just you inside this quiet heart. I won't rewind, I won't pretend, I just replay what didn't end. Not in the world, but in this part. this still, this calm, this quiet heart.
My darling, I've been fine, but every beat still draws your line. Not out of loss or broken star, just love that stayed a quiet heart.
My darling, just once more. You don't have to look behind. I kept your smile inside my mind. Not for hope and not for pain, just to feel you once again. I let you go without a sound, but still I see you all around. And every word I didn't say is softer now. It fades but stays. My darling, time has passed, but some soft loves were meant to last. Not loud or proud, not torn apart, just quietly inside my heart. My darling, close your eyes, I'm still right here where silence lies. You don't have to call or try. This love just lasts and doesn't die. My darling, I don't miss what we were, just that we exist. You don't have to be my end. You were enough just as a friend. My darling, if you hear this song, this name, this passing year, know I've loved with all I am. No questions left, no need to plan. My darling, soft and true, this world has moved, but I kept you. And now this song can say goodbye, my darling. And so can I.